everybody I've met with the last name Brinkater, fine people. I mean that. I've told you that before. It's good to have you here. Thanks for coming. Okay, at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Yitzchak Pierson. He's a realtor here in town, and why don't you tell us about yourself?
Hi everyone. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out to my ribbon cutting. I moved here to New Braunfels last year in May, and it's been really great getting to start my business here. I came from manufacturing industry for 11 years and transitioned into real estate and been doing that full time since November. I just took a lot of time to get education and really get a feel for the community. I've gotten involved with a lot of different things here with the Chamber of Commerce and the Jaycees, and seeing how they help businesses and the community grow, and really enjoyed that, getting to know everybody, and look forward to growing my business here in New Braunfels and getting to know all of you a little bit better. So my goal is to help people get from where they are to where they want to be. And thank you all for coming out.
Any questions for him?
I don't have a question, but I would just like to say he's been a fantastic asset to the Jaycees, and he's been moving super fast, and I hope he sticks around. And he's totally underselling the manufacturer industry thing. Yitzchak, what were your hours again? What were you working?
So I did from 2:30. I wake up at 2:30, go in at 3, do that until 12:30, and then got my real estate license, and would go from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. doing real estate, starting out, so just so that I could finally transition, and still put in quite a few hours learning as much as I can so I can help my clients the best of my ability. But
yeah, I just wanted to highlight working around the clock. I mean, it takes a lot to do that. So congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. You guys did work for you, no doubt, right? Awesome. Great here.
I've worked with Zach on a real estate transaction. He's worked really, he really knows what he's doing. You guys are really lucky to get to work. I highly recommend.
Thank you.
Zach, how big is the company?
So EXPRealty itself we're one of the fastest growing brokerages in the world. We have 82,000 agents worldwide now. We attract about 1,000 a week, and it's because the brokerage is set up. I'm an individual agent but I have a large support team, mentorship programs, and we have a virtual world, so we don't have the traditional brick and mortar office. So we get to pay the agents more, and then there's also incentives to do better. If you produce a certain amount, you get your money back, and then you go to conferences and different things to learn from more agents. And if you're a high producing agent, you're incentivized to teach other agents how to do better. So we were started by a guy who was in the tech startups, and he just saw an avenue that nobody was doing in the real estate market, and that's where we don't, a lot of people thought it wouldn't last, but whenever COVID happened and everybody shut down, it didn't affect our business at all, being cloud-based already. So very passionate, and I love the company that I work for. But ultimately, I'm the face, and I get to build my business the way that I want to. So that's about it.
Steve, Joe.
Yeah. What's the meaning of your name?
Yitzchak is Hebrew for Isaac, and it means laughter. My full name is Yitzchak Stanislaus Pierson. My parents just, wanted to make it hard on me.
I have a two-sided business card again.
So I knew that, so I met him at a
thank
mixer, and so we had a great dialogue and some of the history, of his name, and definitely, as a Christian, definitely understood what all that meant. So appreciate you sharing that.
I go by Zach to make it easier on anybody, but I'm trying to use knock knock Yitzchak to remember my name, word association, and rhyming. So knock knock Yitzchak.
Are you the local broker for this particular division, or?
No, so there's several individual agents in the area. You can have a team as well, but I think with EXP, I know of a few others here in the area. Brandon Melvin, he's pretty involved in the group, and he was my mentor. He's involved in the community and been doing real estate here for a while. But you can either collaborate with other agents and learn. He does a lot of local stuff, like at McAdoo's every other week. He does an EXP Explain where he talks about our company and things like that. But you know, I don't know how many EXP agents are in the area, but we individually represent ourselves essentially.
Other questions?
Do you do commercial and residential?
No, I don't personally. EXP does have a commercial sector, like we have EXP commercial, but you just have to go through a lot of training for that. I mean, it's a whole nother ball game, and I want to work with individuals rather than when commercial it's all about numbers. And you know, I have a friend who went to commercial because he's like, I don't like dealing with emotional based buyers, and I was like, yeah, I want to help people, you know, wherever they're at, if they're buying or selling, and rather educate and build long-term relationships. I want to have a relational approach rather than a transactional approach with my clients.
Okay, very good. What we'll do is we'll stand up here facing this way, and we'll cut a ribbon. So y'all come on up.
If we could kind of pull the chairs back.